Hello everybody, my name's Suzanne and welcome to Duston Library. Today we're going to be making this fantastic hairy caterpillar. As you all know, it's a summer reading challenge at the moment and you're going to have a go at being wild world heroes by making this using recycled materials.
Excellent.
Okay, so let's get started. First of all, let me show you what you will need. You will need an egg box. You can have a small 6 one or you can have a big one that holds 12. Any is absolutely fine. What you will need to do is you will need to cut the top part off. So we're going to do that now. We don't need this part, but we do need this part. Now this is a part you might need a grown-up to help you with. What we're going to do is we're going to cut the egg carton in half. So we need to be very careful with our scissors. And the easiest way to do this is actually to take off the tops of the middle part before you start cutting all the way through the middle. So say, watch your fingers. So now we're just going to cut our way through until we've got 2 sections. Now, obviously, if you want to make your caterpillar a nice long caterpillar, it's probably best to use an egg carton this size, but you could make some baby ones with the smaller ones that would look fantastic as well. Right, you should have 2 pieces that look like this. All we need to do now is we just need to make this middle section a little bit smaller so that they fit inside each other. So we're just going to snip them down like this. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Doesn't need to be perfectly done, but obviously don't do it too quickly because you've got to be careful of your fingers. Right, now we don't need any of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to put these 2 together. Oh, and as you can see, it's going together pretty well, but I think I need to cut a little bit more off the inside to make sure it fits snugly. And don't worry, just keep trying, just keep cutting a little bit off until you get it exactly how you want it. Okay. And pop it inside. Give it a good push down and you'll end up with a caterpillar. Well, the body you've started. What you can do is you can take some tape and you can tape the ends down a little bit, or you can wait until you've painted your caterpillar. That's up to you. But all you need to do is just make sure that they're nice and secure so that the pieces can't come apart. Right, stage 2 is to get your paint out. Yay! This is the really cool bit. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're just going to paint everywhere that you can see. And obviously I've gone traditional, I've gone for a green caterpillar. But feel free, you can choose whichever colour you want. I think a rainbow caterpillar might be quite nice. Okay, so once you've painted your caterpillar body, leave it to dry, make sure it is nice and dry. And then, as I say, if you haven't already, make sure that you tape down the ends just so that it's nice and secure. Okay, right. It needs a bit more, as you can see, it's not quite secure enough. Right. What you're going to do next is you're going to make some legs. So you need 2 green, or whichever colour you've got, pipe cleaners, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut them in half and we're going to cut them in half again. So you should end up with 8 legs. I've decided my caterpillar is having 8 legs today, but feel free to add more like this. Now this is the bit that you will definitely need a grown-up to help you with. What you need to do is to make some small holes in the side of your caterpillar, 4 on each side. Once the grown-ups helped you with this, using your legs, poke them through and just twist it down inside just to secure it a little, and then make your legs. As you can see, I've got one there. I'll do my second one. My third one. Oh, that one's a bit tough, but there we go. There's my fourth one. And you can position them how you want. You can have nice bendy legs or straight legs. And then do the other side. There we go. I've now got my legs on my caterpillar. He's starting to look very good. All right. The next stage is quite important. What you're going to do is you're going to take some tape and you're just going to stick a couple of pieces of tape inside each of the egg carton spaces. And this is an important job. The reason we're doing this is it helps to keep the legs secure, but also we're going to be adding water because we're going to be watering our hair so that it grows. And if you just have a little bit of tape at the bottom, it just prevents your egg box from becoming too soggy. So this is an important step, and it's worth taking the time to do this. Okay, there we go. Nice and secure in there. Right, we need a head, don't we? So let's do our head. Now you can use whatever you've got at home. I've got some foam here, but card works really well as well. And what you need to do is you need to cut out a round shape, a circle, for the head. You can draw around something. I mean, you could even draw around your paint bottle. Cut it out and just check it's the right sort of size. I think that looks quite good. And then at the top, using a hole punch, just hole punch 2 holes, because these are going to be used for the caterpillar's antennae. And then what you're going to do is, again, just twisting it in, and you can twist it up to the top, twist it over, make it nice and secure. Do the same on the other side. And then you can bend them however you want. Starting to look like a caterpillar head, isn't it? Right, the next thing you can do is you can stick on some eyes. Now, if you've got googly eyes at home, fantastic. Feel free to stick them on, they look really good. But if you haven't, don't worry. You can draw some eyes on paper and just stick them on. It's absolutely fine. You could add a nose, you could add a smile. It's entirely up to you. Then what you're going to do is you're going to stick your head onto one end of your caterpillar. And I'm just going to use some tape to do this today. Just stick him on. There we go. Again, you can make him nice and secure. Once your face is on, you are ready to start growing some crests, because that's what we're using today to make our hair. Now you can get this crest from anywhere really. I just got it from my local supermarket. But if you buy some crest, what we need to do is we need to try to grow it on some cotton wool. So just pop a piece of cotton wool into each space, just like this. And then you're going to sprinkle some crest seeds on. Now you do have to make sure the cotton wool is damp at all times. So you could add a little bit of water on now, or you can add it on at the end. And what you need to do is just sprinkle some crest, if it wants to come out today, there we go, all over your caterpillar. Now, a little tip I found out when I was growing the first caterpillar is just make sure you press it down. Okay. And then the next stage would be to add your water. And as I say, keep it nice and damp. And it won't take long before your crest starts to grow. And in about a week or so, it should look just like mine. Right, so you've made your hairy caterpillar, and hopefully in around a week or so, it will look just like mine. Now, if you really enjoyed that and you want to have a go at doing something slightly different, you could have a go at making my smiley face yogurt pot man, or even Mr. Pig with his hairy hair. Now, all I did with these ones is I found some other things that were going to go in the recycling bin. I washed them out, and then I just planted the cress as we did with the caterpillar to start with. And again, look what's happened. His hair's grown. This one's really easy because I thought it was quite a nicely coloured pot already. So we just added some eyes, a nose and a smile. And with the pig is actually made from a milkshake carton. And all I did was, again, you might need a grown-up to help you with this bit, was to cut the bottom off, wash it out, and then I've covered it with paper. And it works really well with this one actually, because it's already used to having liquid inside, so you know this one's not going to get too soggy, it's going to be quite good. But of course you can use anything you want. Have a look around your house, see what you've got. You could use a jar, you could use a can, be careful if you're going near the top, you might need a grown-up to help you with that one, or even just a tub. And if you haven't got any cotton wool, don't worry, I've grown this cress here just on some kitchen roll. And again, all you need to do is to make sure that it stays damp all the time. Right, thank you so much for joining us today to learn how to make some hairy creatures. If you do have a go at making any and you want to send us a photo, please do so. But have fun and enjoy making them. Bye!
Excellent.